Hey guys, Starshine the Cat 1 here. As you guys know, I'm an amateur voice actor trying to make my place in the world. And, well, my friend's running this audition thing for Homestuck readings, Q&A, all of that. And she asked me to do mainly Car Cat, but I might do a few others. And I'll link the video down below that gives all the information. So if any of you guys want to try out, just make a video and link it to that one through the comments, and there you go. This is going to be a great opportunity. Let's get this started, guys.
Hey, John, calm the hell down. Ugh! How did you find me? Find you? What do you mean? I changed my chum handle to ditch you guys. How did you find me? Oh, haha, ha 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 ha. This is a little word humans say repeatedly when something tickles their absurdity palate, right? Lame. We never lost you. Your ruse didn't fool us. It just so happens we didn't particularly give a shit about talking to you in that time frame. What, the last few months? We have the entire continuum of your existence to choose from when contacting you. The period was unremarkable, sort of like your whole life, but it was kind of especially unremarkable. This has been explained to you so often, it would make me sick to my human stomach if I had one of your human stomachs. Okay, this time I'll believe you that you aren't human, because the skepticism center of my brain is starting to wear kind of thin, I guess. But you're still a major asshole, and I don't really want to talk to you, so bye! Wait! But I'm not here to troll you this time. We're friends, okay? Oh man, look at this little outburst of human words I'm saying from my human mouth. Fine. You can think I'm a fucking douche, and maybe, but here's the fact, idiot. I have already had lots of conversations with you in the future. I mean, your future. I've kind of been working backwards here for a while, and it's a little frustrating. Every time I go further back, you know less and less, and you don't remember anything I said, because it hasn't happened yet, and I have to repeat myself a lot, and I'm getting pretty fucking sick of it. That is the dumbest shit I have ever heard. Well, it's not like I mapped this out, this trolling onslaught very well in advance. I mean, when you troll someone, you just sort of do it. You don't just start drawing flowcharts and diagrams and stuff. Wait. You have something to do with this game, don't you? I should have known. Oh god, not again. No. Fuck no. I'm just going to explain this to you again. You'll get plenty of dirt on all of this from me in future conversations. Tedious conversations. Ones I've already had with you. Where your demeanor will gradually become inexplicably and revoltingly friendly towards us. And so I guess it was just kind of infectious, and now we're all buddies, I think. It's really weird, this human emotion you call friendship. Friendship isn't an emotion, fucknuts. See, that's what I'm talking about. You're much more tolerable than the guy I thought you were at first. Okay, John? Why are you kissing my ass? What do you want? Why don't you just go on and tell me what's going on? Are you in the medium? Okay, fine. Yes, we are. Like, there's this land with clouds and oil and stuff? More of this narcissism. You think everything revolves around you. We have nothing to do with your dumb little windy planet or your petty little quests. Or, for that matter, your entire game session. You aren't the only ones playing the game. Every group of players gets their own distinct blank slate and session. As well will be explained to you at times. So, why don't you just explain it again so I know? So I don't ask as much in the future. No, fuck this shit. Just no! I'm ending this conversation because I've said it all too many times! And because you can't understand, because you are dumb! Wow. Yeah, you're totally not trolling me, bro. I see that now that we are best friends forever. The fact that you are dumb is an immutable fact. I'm stating, for the record, it doesn't mean animosity is what is taking place here. Oh, okay. So, what do you want? I need you to tell your friend Jade to talk to us. She won't answer our messages in this time frame. It's important. Yeah, I don't blame her for not answering. She's pretty much can't stand you guys because of all the trolling that you did before. Remember? Okay, our bad on that. Just tell her we're sorry and to get her gross and totally unattractive human butt off her ugly human high horse and answer my messages! Maybe. We'll see. I'm still not sold on this whole friendship thing yet. But I've got to go in with my petty little quest, so talk to you in the future, I guess. Jerk face.
Glub, 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 glub! Oh no, no. Hey, take it easy. I'm not here to give you a hard time like my buddies have been. But you're a troll, and that's what trolls do, even when they say that they won't. Sometimes especially. Okay, you can be the judge of that. I won't be long. I've just come along to say a couple of things. First, none of this is really your fault. This is swimmingly obvious to anybody who's been here to take a gloving moment to think about it rationally. Which isn't many of us, but still. Okay. Even though I still have no idea what you're talking about. I mean, your Lucis jumped right in there to save you. Just like mine did. Well, okay. Mine was dead at the time. And she just kind of fell in. Kind of drifted down like fish food and pow! Glorber Sprite! She was so funny. What's a Lucis? It's a big old monster. Custodian. You grew up with it. Sheesh, how freaking retarded do you have to be to not know something like that? I'm joking, of course. I wanted to glove something else to you, before we started playing. Just get the idea in your head. I'm Fefri, by the way. Abdicated Empress to be. Okay, Fefri. What is it? Soon I will go to sleep and speak to the gods. I will convince them to establish a series of stable dream bubbles where we can meet in our sleep. I don't understand. What's a dream bubble? You'll see! Fefri, I thought you said you were going to stop using your typing quirk. Did I? When? I don't know. I'm sure I remember you said that. Jade, this is the first time we've talked, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it is. I don't know what I was thinking. I just had a major case of deja vu. What's that? I felt like we already had this conversation, actually. It still sort of feels that way. Maybe it's not going away. Well, maybe we did. Hey, by the way, what exactly are you doing there with that toy? You never did explain it to me. Aradia, I can see you. That is you, right?
Yes,
Why are you a floating frog all of a sudden?
I'm dead. My spirit merged with the frog sprite,
Wow, dead? Really?
like a ghost.
Well, I hope this doesn't make me sound dumb, but I'm completely blown away by the sudden revelation.
You don't sound dumb.
How did you die?
I ignored the advice of a friend and made some bad choices.
AC rumples her nose in perplexement at AA's really big and spooky answer. But actually, that's good because I kind of think I don't want to know. It's making me sad to think about.
Okay. Nepa, can you please keep this a secret?
Yes, I promise I won't tell anybody about it. And by promise, I mean promise. Just so you know I'm serious.
Thank you. Ribbit. Oops. What? Just wanted to know, is your Lucis dead yet? Huh? What kind of question is that? Is this a trick? Are you trying to sabotage me? Are you in cahoots with someone? No. Cahoots! Cahoots, I say! You sure do seem to be saying cahoots. I'm just asking because mine's dead. What? Oh no. How did that happen? It was just her time. Really? Are you sure it wasn't sabotage? I would expect sabotage if I were you. No, there's no plot or conspiracy or any trace of saboteurs operating through the special magical union one can only describe as being in cahoots with another. When a virgin mother grub abdicates and renounces brooding, her time will be relatively short. I always knew this.
She was so cool! You got the coolest Lucis of anyone I know. I wanted to meet her someday.
Maybe you will.
Yeah, meet her corpse. I guess it's not a bad consolation prize. Seeing a big, dead, cool mother grub. Wow, you were so lucky. My Lucis sucks.
Why did you ask if she's dead, anyway? Do you know something? They're all dying, or are going to soon. I believe it's a preemptive consequence of the game we're about to play. A preemptive consequence is a concept that can be said to be held at any meaning. But from what I understand, it's applicable to any sphere at all. Then this game holds that sphere.
Okay, I don't really get that. So you can just go ahead and think I'm some dumb flighty broad again.
I wasn't going to think that. You know that I don't think even that. You know that I don't really even understand what I said, so never mind.
Now you have me a little worried, man. I hope she's okay. How did this happen? This is just my luck. Have some dad besides yours? And, do you know whose, I guess?
Yes, a few. Karkat thinks it's his fault. He believes his actions triggered an auspicious chain of reaction.
You mean a curse?
Sure.
Wow, between his curse and my shitty luck, we are so screwed!
I'm not surprised to see you endorse his paranoia without hesitation, but I'm attempting to illustrate a point bringing it up.
Whew. There goes another one sailing over the idiot girl's head. Okay, lay it on me.
These events are inevitable, regardless of whatsoever emotional entanglements of scare fate. Their significance will ultimately serve an important purpose. The curse had nothing to do with it, and Karkat's notion of the curse is inseparable from his perception of the events that is truly negative and are tailored to his personal justification. And your bad luck is the same way, I believe, anyway.
Okay.
What would happen if I just cleaned up a bit? Do you think it would step on a few less hard triangles?
Why do you try to help me with this stuff? What's the point? It's the kind of bothersome and insulting sometimes. So I have a messy room. Big deal. My luck fucking blows, and it's nothing to do with it. And you don't even know. Meddler. Why are you so meddly, Miss Meddlesome McFussy Fangs?
Because you're dangerous.
No way. I'm just fine. Why don't you can it?
Because every time you tell me to can it, I think it's funny. I mean, it's just a funny thing to say, don't you think? Okay, it's okay to be dangerous. Lots of people are. And dangerous people can be really important. Maybe it's even important sometimes. It just means there's a lot that someone has to be around and keep an eye on them. And if it's not me, then who? Everybody has an important job to do.
Okay, so you're spying on me.
Kind of creepy.
Man, maybe you should get a life.
Or
So if you're so high and mighty and think that you're so great, maybe you could, I don't know, try and stop me from doing bad things.
That wouldn't work. If I tried to stop you, you would regard me as an enemy instead of merely a nuisance. And what good would that do? So I'm afraid Miss Fuzzy Fangs it must be.
Ugh. Oh, great, fine. I'm going to go check on my Lucis now. But I'm starting to think you're full of shit, and I'm quite sure she'll be just fine.
So, you're right. Anything can happen, I guess. But, just so you know, I'm sorry for your loss in advance.
Ugh. Man, why didn't you just get the last word off and sign up really quick like I usually do? Let you sneak that stinking little ninja quip in there. Ugh. So moo. Lousy, stupid, goddamn supportive friends!